Hey, I'm Brian Van, SportbikeTrackGear.com, and today we're going to do a product review on the HJC CS-R3 full face helmet. The HJC CS-R3 starts at $85. This is their entry-level full-face price point helmet. Please understand, we don't update videos for pricing, only if the product itself has been completely redesigned, so that price could change. Price point helmets, okay, I'm going to be open and honest with you. They are not my favorite thing, but I do realize this is a large part of the segment, so what we want to try and do is we want to try and help save you from buying a piece of shit like this, okay? At least with the HJC CS-R3, you're getting some actual engineering. You're getting it from a reputable helmet company that has decades of experience manufacturing what could very well be the largest number of motorcycle helmets in the industry over said period of time. This alternative that I have over here, this is a product that we've beat up on several times now. I bought this piece of shit off of Amazon, right? It is essentially a no-name helmet. Wow, motorcycle helmets, right? We've taken it apart, put it back together, beat on it. It is garbage, and I gotta tell you, it sells for maybe 20 bucks less than this. This is a real helmet. This is a real piece of shit, and it's important that you understand that because this is a great alternative for someone who is shopping and restricted to a price point of under $100. Who is this helmet right for? I already pretty much touched on that. This is right for somebody that's shopping for the entry-level full-face helmet that still wants to get a reasonable product on their head, and I do believe that we do that. This is a DOT-certified helmet. Another thing to watch for is no names like that WOW helmet. The DOT certification is one where you don't actually have to submit the helmet for testing, okay? You're building it to that spec and you're claiming that it's going to pass. With companies like HJC, Scorpion, different companies out there that have been in the industry for literally decades, you can count on the fact that when they produce a helmet to the DOT specification, that it's going to pass that. They have a lot on the line and they can't afford to produce products that do not pass the safety certification they've built it to. So that's really important to understand with this helmet. It is lightweight. Being DOT only, they're typically going to be a little lighter than a Snell helmet. This weighs 3.2 pounds in a size medium on our digital shipping scale. Okay, now let's break down fit and sizing. I measure 58 centimeters on the money with an intermediate oval head shape. Per their size chart, I would be in a medium. I wore this at my desk for an extended period of time while I was doing a whole bunch of other work. And I got to tell you, I got a good, comfortable fit from it, even a little better than I expected, given its price point. This helmet does offer a nice fit. Glasses compatibility. Let's say that you don't want to pop for an additional tinted screen, right? And you wear sunglasses behind it, or you wear prescription eyewear. This has very user-friendly glasses compatibility built in. Okay, now let's break down some features and benefits of the CS-R3 helmet. Ventilation. With price point helmets like this, the ventilation gets very basic and it's certainly not as effective as helmets that are more expensive. That's true to form with all the price point stuff. You have two intake vents up here on the crown. You have an intake vent here in the chin bar area. This is really meant to help demist or reduce fogging on this shield, okay? There are little slots right here in this area that are connected via this vent that flow air up onto that shield, and when you're moving, they really have a dramatic impact on fog itself. This does come with a clear locking shield. The lock is over here. I will say something. The sealing, how well this seals, for price point helmet, it's okay, but don't expect, as tight of a seal as you would get from a more advanced helmet that offers a little higher quality. It is nice that they do build a lock-in because that's going to make sure the shield stays down when you're on the freeway or at higher speeds and you go to head check before switching lanes or something. If you don't have that shield lock, you definitely run the risk of it just simply popping up. This is a polycarbonate shell, so it's like an injection molded plastic shell, and that's very typical when you're in that sub $200 and around $200 price point. It uses 2 shell sizes with 3 different EPSs built in. The liner on this helmet, believe it or not, is removable, washable, and replaceable. Okay, now we're going to take the helmet apart and give you a little closer look from the inside out. Let's start off with the shield block. The shield block is engaged when the switch is pushed down towards the rear of the helmet. To remove the shield, make sure your shield lock is disengaged. Raise it all the way into the upwardmost position. I want you to then apply pressure to the trigger here, and it'll just pop right off. Same on the other side. Relatively smooth. To reinstall it, let's get it in that upwardmost position. Put a little pressure on it, and you'll see that it is pretty darn user-friendly. Before you take it out for a ride, what I do recommend doing is raise it up and down a couple of times to make sure that you have it installed properly and you don't run into a situation where it just pops off while you're riding. Now we'll remove this and pull the interior out of the helmet. To remove the cheek pads, you need to slide your fingers in between the EPS of the helmet and the backing plate for the cheek pads. There's 3 snaps. You need to release those. Then grab the cheek pad up here in the front, rotate out like that. There is only 1 clip that holds it. You can see it corresponds with this channel right here. Let's do the same for the other one. For the top pad, we have 2 snaps here at the back. And then up here in the front, or the crown of the helmet, you want to get under the liner and kind of pull out and back. This slides up in between the EPS and the shell of the helmet. You can see overall the quality of the interior pieces is very reasonable considering the price point of the CS-R3. If you look inside the helmet at the EPS, you can see the channeling that's built in and the ventilation holes. While it's basic, they have taken the time to kind of channel out the EPS to help enhance the airflow. The holes they put in the EPS are quite large and they do line up properly with the vents. If you want to use some type of universal Bluetooth device, this does have pockets that are molded into the shell of the helmet that allow you to install most any of the universal devices out there. Double D-ring retention system. Chin curtain sold separately if you choose to do so. That is an add-on. Oh, what do I think? What I think is this is a quality piece that offers a realistic option as compared to buying some subpar no-name helmet. You spend literally like $20 more and you're getting yourself a quality piece from a quality brand. If you have any questions, leave those in the comments section of this video. I answer all that stuff myself and I'm here to help you get the most from your gear purchase.